Welcome, everybody, to episode 150 of Perpetual Backlog. I am your host, like always, Aqua, and joining me, like always, is Dalit.
Hey, I'm here. Let's prance.
Yeah, and Leek.
Hello, I'm also here. Hurrah!
Hey. But before we get into what we played this week, I'd like to remind everybody to hit that like and subscribe button, please. Please do it.
Please,
It's just a button. It's a
please.
we bring out the fucking ooh talk. Ooh,
Yeah.
please.
Oh
ooh.
God! And
Please,
they're fleeing.
looks at you like
They're
puppies,
fleeing so fast.
But no, yeah, do that. And yeah. What do we play this week, guys?
Ladies first.
All right. Let's see. I played what I said I would play. Final Fantasy 14 and Baldur's Gate.
Let's go.
Yeah. I actually kept consistent. Hooray!
Consistency is key.
Yes.
It is genuinely. I meanwhile was a fucking filthy liar.
Oh, yeah?
So I did play a little bit more 10, but I was in a pretty rough. I was having. God, words are very difficult.
Yeah.
I was in a bad mood because of work, and I got to home. And home is emotionally draining, so I just put it down for a bit. Because I wasn't in the mood to be angry and sad. That was too much of a downer for me. So instead, I put out into the ether, hey, anyone want to play Monster Hunter World with me? Because guess who has a major itch to play Monster Hunter World and not Kingdom Hearts 2 like he said he would?
Yeah. Well, you said Kingdom Hearts 1. You said Kingdom Hearts 1.
Or sorry, Kingdom Hearts 1. We then talked about Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did not finish Final Fantasy X. I will at some point. And I did not begin Kingdom Hearts 1. I just promptly decided, you know what, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter makes me feel better.
It does indeed. I mean, I agree with you because as we've been playing the past few days, we made new characters on Monster Hunter World. So we started over from scratch. And that's been fun, bullying the fuck out of low rank and high rank monsters because the gear that they give you in the beginning of that game is massively overpowered.
Dude, even if I didn't have that gear, that would still be super fun with two exceptions.
Oh, yeah.
Exception number 1, Zora Magdaros.
Yep.
Exception number 2, Zora Magdaros 2.
Yeah.
I forgot how, wretched those two fights were.
But we're past
God, it wastes so much time. Yeah, but we're done with that now. There's nothing but good things ahead.
I mean, define good. Because if I recall correctly, Kushala is not exactly good.
I forgot World. Kushala is different. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. So long as it's not arch-tempered, poison will kill the wind. It's fine. Copium.
Yeah. We're both playing like pretty close melee builds at the moment, so getting in on Kushala is going to be kind of annoying.
Yeah, there is a not insignificant chance that I take something that is... Well, no, I'll just take throwing knives. Yeah.
But it's it's Iceborne still, so we have Clutch Claw, so that's
It's made the beginning of this game so easy.
Yeah.
We are not meant to have the power that we have.
Fucking dude. Anjanath. That was like the second monster we killed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god,
it's not the second monster you're supposed to kill.
It shows up, makes a big fuss, and we're like, okay, but what if?
Yeah, it was like we're hunting a puke. It shows up. I'm like, I mean, we can kill the puke easily. All right, we're going after Angie. Angie proceeds to die. We're like, okay, well, that's what you get for fucking with us, Angie. Come on, man. But yeah, I too have also been playing Monster Hunter. But I too have also been playing Final Fantasy 14. Nothing significant in 14. Mainly AFKing and doing
Dancing.
and dancing and doing roulettes and like I said last week, we had two friends just started playing. They're finally in Heaven's Word now, so
Aha.
So the fun really begins. I was flying one around, getting aether currents in a couple of the areas earlier today. Because I was like, so you get flying as soon as you complete, the 50 storyline, and that's not what's going to happen in the subsequent expansions because they decide. Oh well. Flying was brought into Heaven's Word, and so the aether currents are actually older than the A Realm Reborn flying. So
it's wild. That's a weird statement to hear out loud.
Yeah, that's been fun. I don't know if I played anything else. I haven't touched the Arise DLC in about a week. I'm letting that go on back burner for a little bit. But I've not been hearing amazing things about it. It's been it's apparently okay. And the story is maybe not worth $30. So that's that. But I mean it's more Tales of Arise, so it's
one way or another, that's my Christmas gift to myself. So
yeah. I just gotta get myself in the mood to like complete it and then do like get all the trophies for it, because if I don't get all the trophies for the DLC, then why did I even get all the trophies for the base game? So like, come on.
I respect that.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't play anything else. I did, however, vote for the Steam Awards earlier today.
The Steam Awards? I haven't done that yet. Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you can nominate your whatever game you want for the Steam Awards or whatever. So, I threw a couple of Holocures in there. There's a couple of Baldur's Gates. There's a category, which game do you suck at the most or whatever. And or what best game you suck at or whatever. And so I put Armored Core 6 on that one. So
fair.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, I didn't play a variety of games this week, which is kind of weird. So, not too much to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about playing Hawkeye Star Rail. I literally log in, do my dailies, log out. Even though I have a bunch of story I need to do in that game at the moment. So, Dolly, you remember yesterday when I was streaming Monster Hunter, and we had Little come in, and he said, and he wanted to make sure we were recording today, right?
Yeah, I was there when that happened.
And he was like, and I was like, "Are you gonna ask us a question?" And he's like, maybe or whatever. Guess what that guy didn't do?
Yeah, I guess that maybe was a no. Fair.
So, how dare you, Little? He just wanted to become he just wants to be the villain.
It's true. It's true.
He just wants to be the villain.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
But we can get into the news this week. And we're going to start off by something very surprising. I didn't see this coming whatsoever. I like literally when I when I read this news, the Last Surprise started playing in my head. All right, and that news is Last of Us Part 2 is getting a remaster for the PS5.
I just don't. I recognize they're adding things to this game, but I don't get why we're doing this again. At
Yeah.
least with Last of Us Remastered, there was a visual upgrade, like a
And then
and
then Last of Us to Last of Us remake, or Last of Us Part 1.
Oh
remake,
god,
yeah.
jeez, yeah, I forgot about that. All right, I don't even know which two I'm comparing anymore.
because Last of Us did have a remaster for PS4, all right, because it came out on PS3. The Last of Us had a remaster to PS4 about a year and a half, 2 years after Last of Us came
Okay,
out.
so I definitely don't love the remaster from PS3 to PS4, but getting everything off the PS3 is the right call.
Yeah.
The remake was probably the one that I'm thinking of that had like the actual meaningful fidelity increase.
Yeah.
So fine, sure, whatever. Then this happened, and my first thought was, well, yeah, it's going to be a. Wait, no, it's not going to be an increase to fidelity. What's even happening in this particular title? And as far as I can tell, like it's a director's cut, like the old director's cut on Blu-ray type of thing.
Yeah,
Which
because
is
one of them is like gameplay that was cut.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like commentary and such in it.
Yeah.
I don't know about this, if I'm honest though. Like I just don't like that Naughty Dog does this, whilst every other first party Sony game just goes, well, if we want to re-release it, we're at least going to do it on a console that hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Which is actually just saying the Steam storefront.
To be fair, Last of Us Part 2 didn't release on PlayStation 5. You can play it on PlayStation 5, but it didn't release on PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, this is true.
And you can only play it because of backwards compatibility. That being said, yeah, there's no meaningful like gameplay or like fidelity upgrade to it. It's just gonna run better. And they're adding in a roguelike game mode, which initially actually kind of sounds interesting. But not enough for me to pay another $70 for the game.
It's hard for me to judge the roguelike aspect of it for a couple of different reasons. Reason number one is I didn't play Last of Us 2. I knew from the moment that it was revealed that that was not a game I was going to be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the controversy aside, all of the leaks, all of that, like I was content with the end of The Last of Us. I didn't want that to go anywhere.
Oh yeah, I didn't want part 2 at all.
And so when they said it's going somewhere, I said, cool, you can take that trip without me. So I haven't played it. I don't know if it'll even lend itself to it. I'm assuming in some way, shape, or form it does. And the second aspect of it being, I played Last of Us. That gameplay doesn't make me feel super excited about a roguelike of that game. So unless Last of Us 2 is super better about that, I don't know that this is a game that really lends itself to that genre.
I slightly disagree with that because it's just going to be a horde mode like in Gears. And literally, Last of Us is just...
Well, then it's not a roguelike.
I mean, it can be.
Go on.
You just add roguelike elements to it.
Such as
Like upgrades and shit that you get for completing how many waves. I mean, there are different types of roguelikes, Dalit.
I mean, yeah, but all the good ones like have you pressing through levels to get to an ending. It's not just sit there and beat back a wave of zombies. That's why
I don't know. I
exist.
played Wedding Witch like 2 weeks ago, and that game was pretty fun, and it was literally the same level every time.
Yeah.
And what Vampire Survivors and Holocure are pretty much roguelikes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I had to pay $2 for this roguelike, I'd feel a whole lot better.
Well, yeah, I say it. This does not like this entire thing is not worth $70. I don't think. All right. If you had the base Last of Us Part 2 and maybe like we're able to pay like $10 to $15 for like the roguelike thing, I mean, maybe. But that's about as far as I would go with that.
Is it just an add-on that's coming when this remaster?
Yeah,
Like a
yeah, just
mode?
coming. Yeah, it's just coming with the
Okay.
remaster. Yeah,
It's not separate. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like I played half of Last of Us Part 2 and I put the game down and I uninstalled it from my PlayStation and I was like, never again. So, that game is trash. So that they should not have added like more story. Like it did not need it.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, I'm yet to play it. I can't really comment. I haven't had the ability to play it until
True.
Yeah.
maybe the future. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, graphics wise, I don't think it needs a remaster.
No, it didn't.
It doesn't. It's part 2. It's the most recent one.
It literally came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just so weird to me that Santa Monica doesn't feel the need to do this and Insomniac doesn't feel the need to do this.
Yet. But I mean,
yeah, fair.
Again, it's probably more on Naughty Dog than it is on anything else. But I guarantee you, Sony's like, here's some money, make a fucking like thing for PlayStation 5 or something. Because Last of Us, there are a whole slew of Last of Us simps that'll buy the game again.
But yeah, this is the reason why I use like God of War, like Santa Monica, Spider-Man in Insomniac, hell, even Horizon Zero Dawn with Guerrilla. Like these, it doesn't happen with them though. Guerrilla looks like they will be finally doing more than just the main games for. It's just Naughty Dog that feels the need to make a game and then a year later make the game again.
Yeah, I do wonder if it'll coincide with the release of the second season of the live-action series, because that will be covering the events of Last of Us 2.
Yeah. Possibly.
I would make a very concerted effort to line those two up. Matter of fact, I'd make a concerted effort to get the game out about a week to 2 weeks ahead of the show.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the thing with Guerrilla is that they're remaking a game that came out in 2017. Like, there's not enough time. There's not enough time between now and 2017 to feasibly think about remaking the video game. So, I said it. I there might just be a Sony tax. At some point in time. So, and the Sony tax is, you make a series, and then if it's popular enough, then you probably have to continue on with that series until it's dead, and then you keep beating it after it's dead.
Final Fantasy 7.
At least 7. When did 7 come out? 1997. All right, that's okay.
I mean, it's got so many side games now based around the events of Final Fantasy VII at some point, before and after in the past, or in the future, or different versions of present. I don't know.
Who knows, man? I don't know, man. When I saw this, I groaned and I was like, "Why? Can Naughty Dog? Can you go back to making Jack and Daxter, please?"
Yeah, the last game did well, didn't it?
Oh, what, the last Jack and Daxter game? When was the last Jack and Daxter game?
I might get mixed up with something else. Well, you played it, right?
Yeah. No, you're thinking of Ratchet and Clank.
That's what I'm getting. Okay, yeah. I got mixed up.
Jack and Daxter. It's been gone for a while. God, Jack and Daxter 1 came out in 2001. Jak and Daxter 2 a little bit after that.
A Jak and Daxter bundle came out in 2017.
Ah.
Yeah, but I think like the last game
was in
was
2009, and that was on the PSP.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking like 2005.
Yeah, 2005
Maybe-
was 2005. No, so
Jak X, right?
yeah, Jak X came out in
Yeah.
2005, and then Daxter came out in 2006.
Yeah, and then they had the PSP games. That's fair.
Yeah.
But Daxter, yeah, exactly. Daxter's only a year later.
Yeah.
Jak and Daxter's a weird one. I really, really like the first one. I love Precursor Legacy. I do not enjoy any of the follow-ups.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just tired, as you can tell. Talking about Last of Us makes me tired. So we're gonna move on from that.
Okay.
So, Capcom announced that there was a Dragon's Dogma showcase on November 28th. All right,
Yes.
all right.
Dragon Dogma
That's
2.
cool. That's what Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. All right. So, right around the same time that this happened was Peggy, the Peggy rating board, leaked the release date of Dragon's Dogma 2, which is like sometime in March. So that's cool. That's cool. Good on you, Peggy.
It is super happy to have a date for Dragon's Dogma 2. People are super excited about it.
Yeah.
Even if maybe Capcom would have wanted this under wraps.
Yeah. And then and then a friend made known to us that there's some news sites boosted a questionable translation off of Reddit back about a couple weeks ago about Capcom saying that there was an unannounced title that is coming out sometime by March. All right. And it was questionably translated, as in the unannounced part of that might have actually been something like new game we haven't disclosed the date on, instead of unannounced, which means the game could be already announced. They just hadn't disclosed the release date on it yet.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day was ruined when I recognized what he was saying.
So,
Yeah.
considering Peggy leaked the release date, which so happens to be March 22nd of 2024, which coincides with the same time frame that Capcom is saying that there is a game that they have yet not announced the release date for coming out by then, and it's a major title, which I'm 100% assuming they consider Dragon's Dogma 2 a major title. Our hopes that there may have been a Monster Hunter announcement this year might not happen.
Look, don't get me wrong. I am happy that Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out. There are a lot of people really looking forward to that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not really
It
one
has
of them.
it has been asked about, like, really by its own fan base.
And of course,
Definitely.
the creator and the director of this is his baby. Like he made DMC5 so that he would be allowed to make this.
Mm-hmm.
So that is all good. I do not want to take away from that. I just really want another Monster Hunter game.
Yeah. Now,
specifically a World 2.
Yeah,
that's not to say that they won't announce a new Monster Hunter soon, but the idea that a new Monster Hunter will be coming out before March has been shot down to almost pretty much 0% chance.
Right, and this is all true.
Yeah. So, hopefully there's a new Monster Hunter announcement sometime soon. That would be great. I know the World team had been technically working on a game since they completed Iceborne, but I also hear that they merged with the Portable studio as well. at some point in time. I guess during Rise. So whatever. Hopefully they've been working on something since then. And I mean, Iceborne's been about a good 5 years. So there's a chance that there might be a Monster Hunter announcement sometime soon. Hopefully World 2, please, Capcom. What I want.
I didn't realize the teams merged.
That's what Kobe said.
Kobe's way more knowledgeable especially about that than I am. I still knew them as the portable team and the mainline team.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember
I have
hearing
homework.
I don't remember hearing about them merging, and they might not have. But Kobe is our person on the ground that sifts through like 18 billion piles of information occasionally, and will just like
Kobe is
send it to
frightfully knowledgeable.
Yeah,
like it's the best way I can say it. He is amazing, so well adjusted, and frighteningly in the know about everything.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be like stuff that you could like find like super easily on the internet. It's like literally like some of the most obscure like interview answers ever.
It's like Lord Varys from Game of Thrones. He has his little birds.
Yeah.
It's like he has people reporting to him about this. It's grand.
Yeah. So yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase on the 28th. Look forward to that. I mean, hopefully the gameplay is not as jank as the first Dragon's Dogma game is. Then I might be interested in it, because god damn, Dragon's Dogma 1 has got the most jank gameplay I've ever played in a video game. I'm not joking. So I come up to this really sad news. It is not 100% reported that it is, but Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is reportedly no longer in development.
God, that is sad though.
Makes
sense. Makes a lot of sense though.
It makes a lot of sense considering the team that was working on it was Aspire, and they're owned by Embracer Group, and with Embracer Group like being dumb and not having the best of like financial decisions ever, makes sense. But I need another team to pick this up. I need somebody to pick this up, because
True.
When you announce a Knights of the Old Republic remake, I am. That's all I ever wanted in life. Is a modern way to play fucking Knights of the Old Republic. I mean, I could just boot up Knights of the Old Republic if I really wanted to, but like an Unreal Engine,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully another team picks it up. I mean, and like nobody's came out and actually said it, but it's been like it's in the back end world, people have reported that it's probably been shut down. So that's unfortunate, and I'm sad. So we got an update on this DotHack countdown. All right. Somebody I know on Twitter did a search through their HTML, and apparently the site updated at some point in time to where one of the hexagons that flies on the screen is now clickable, and it brings you to an FAQ page. This FAQ page does not have any frequently asked questions on it. It is there to allow you to ask a question.
Yeah.
And it records the question.
Did you ask a question?
Yeah, I asked, is this DotHack going to be a video game or not?
I asked a very similar question.
Then I asked, what is DotHack? So, because that's obviously going to be a, what is DotHack? Well, DotHack is a blah, 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 blah. There are still 99 days left on this countdown. So we will probably not know too much until those 99 days are up.
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get.
It is. I'm pretty excited. I find it weird that they updated it to where you can now ask a question, which is I don't know a question you're gonna ask if there's no information on this .hack thing. Like outside of what is this countdown for? Are they gonna actually make a FAQ page before the 99 days is up? Like answering all of the answering some of the frequently asked questions for it. Who knows?
I suppose so. Yeah.
So, pretty excited.
We need 98 questions that we can answer over the next 98 days.
Yeah, honestly, true. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I mean, you kind of have to be excited when whoever put the site up decided we need a 6-month countdown for whatever we're about to announce to draw up some amount of hype. So I'm
not the strongest start though.
If you get I mean if it gets people to ask questions, like quite literally.
Oh yeah, no, this is much like this is fine, but like actually just starting with a countdown with nothing on the page is always sketch.
Dude, what if we get an actual .hack MMO?
I'd like to not get comatose if anything happens.
Yeah.
Just putting this out there.
Okay, I don't mean something about well, actually, they didn't have it wasn't a VR MMO type thing. It was actually just a normal MMO.
No, it was.
Yes, put a thing on your head.
They had the full
yeah.
head thing. That's what was causing it.
Oh,
it is the OG of that.
It is.
Well, you know what? I for one welcome the if you die in game, die in real life. Maybe that'll cut down on the game the gaming player base. All right, so these last 3 points, I know absolutely fuck all about. All right, so I'm gonna need somebody else to take. I'm gonna need somebody else to take over because honestly, I do not have the slightest clue on who Sam Altman is.
Okay, Sam Altman was the CEO of OpenAI. He was recently given the sack by the board of directors. Mm-hmm. Upon doing this, the president immediately came out and said, "Oh, I regret that just happened," and a majority of the team that works on OpenAI has left to follow him. He has been scooped up by Microsoft. The team is moving in with him. So, OpenAI has now essentially been roundabouts bought by Microsoft. Yeah. There is a chance. There's a small chance he goes back to the old company, but he's already made a statement saying the only way he does that is if the entire board steps down. So, congratulations, Microsoft. Well done.
Well, all I know, and I was like doing double takes, was that Sam Altman looks like Elijah Kamsky from Detroit Become Human. And I can't stop thinking about it. Now, if you don't know, kids, Elijah Kamsky, the character, is responsible for creating all the AI.
That is terrifying.
He looks like him. Compare now. Do it now.
I did. I had to go look it up. That's Microsoft, be careful now. I haven't played this video game, but I kind of don't need to know what happens.
Oh yeah. Wow! It actually
told you, really, right? I was like, whoa.
Oh, hey, weird connection. Apparently, was he modeled off of Neil Newman's face?
Yeah, he did the body acting.
I had no idea until this very moment.
Yeah. he did. He's this. He plays him.
Oh, huh, wild.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's the entire story. Apparently, Microsoft has now gotten OpenAI in a roundabout way and is now going to make robots, and it's going to get real awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already working with in-world AI, so they're just AIing it up, man.
Yeah, genuinely, I'm not genuine. I don't know what this means for OpenAI. I think it's a public company. I think that company is now just going to absolutely tank. I'd say I feel bad, but I don't. Microsoft is going to give a home to all of the staff members, so I don't need to worry about that. And whilst I'm iffy on AI in general, fuck it. At least this isn't a just all bad story.
Yeah.
Mm.
AI.
AI. Yeah. Okay. Well, moving on. Game Maker, I can talk about. Is a game
Yeah.
engine. People have used it to make indie games and also work on professional games as well, semi-professional
Mhm.
games. Recently, they said that they're going to release it for free. So if you are just a hobbyist game maker, game dev, or just want to get into it, or just learn, because there is a way to teach students using Game Maker how to code and stuff, you can now do it completely for free, which
Yeah.
is great. Yeah. If you're a
And
professional, there is now a one-off fee. So
yes, a
they've getting rid of
one-off
the subscription.
$100 American fee.
Yeah, that is
What's
very good.
I didn't look at the third option, which was a $79.99 recurring monthly fee. I'm not sure why that exists.
Mm. I'm assuming
Uh,
this is for big studios or whoever, or maybe educational for schools. Perhaps, I don't know. I didn't look.
Mayhaps. Either way, yeah. No, this is nice. This is fantastic. This literally, if you look at the payment structure, it's literally kicking Unity right in the bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been made so simple.
Fuck Unity.
Very good, very good. Actually, what I saw, I was looking at the thread, and this was very interesting. Someone asked, or someone replied with, "Great news for all game developers. Any plans on open sourcing next?" Eyes emoji.
Yeah.
And then Game Maker said, "Stay tuned." Eyes emoji. It's like, oh,
So clearly, this story is not yet finished.
indeed. So that's very good.
By the way, that's
and
somebody who asked.
yes.
That was Godot.
Oh, Godot. Yeah, yes. That's right.
So that was literally two game engines coming together and saying, "Hey, what if we just open source our stuff and start sharing?"
Yes, that's a good point to bring up.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is also very, very good in light of after what freaking Unity did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's rolling off of that, so that's good. And if you go onto Game Maker's website, there's lots of tutorials and stuff. It's all readily available if you want to learn.
Yay.
So big clap, big clap.
Big clap. Big ol' one.
Yeah.
Now, you also have to take the next one
Yeah.
because I know nothing about what's happening other than I think Bandcamp has once again gone from independent to owned.
Yes. So unfortunately, in September, Fortnite creator, Epic Games, they laid off 900 employees and then parted ways with Bandcamp after selling it to Song Trader, a business-to-business music licensing company.
Mm.
Yeah, and then that company that now owns Bandcamp only kept on 50% of the employees that were there. And unfortunately, during the Epic layoffs, they also laid off a lot of the union employees.
Oh, this is going
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really poorly.
Yeah. Recently formed Bandcamp's union entire 80-person bargaining committee. So that's great. So now understaffed and with a new company that they say doesn't really know how to use Bandcamp, they're struggling right now, which is very bad. that is that news.
Oh.
That is very unfortunate.
That's where it ends. That's sad.
Yes.
They've been ping-ponged around for the last several years, so it looks like there's a good chance that this probably ends sadly. Which is unfortunate because Bandcamp is a site that I am familiar with in that a lot of people put their music there when they're starting out. Hell, a lot of professional people put up EPs, not EPs. EPs there.
Mhm.
Or at least singles. No, not EPs, just singles.
Yeah, because Bandcamp's trying to be artists first, creatives first. So they are worried that new ownership will mean their business model might be forced to change, and they don't want their mission to be changed. So we'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate. I was searching and I did not find anything.
No
New
newsflash.
on the
No
internet.
newsflash.
No news flash. Which is good. That means we can move on to what we are playing this week.
Same. Final Fantasy 14, Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I'm doing.
Where are we in 14 at the moment?
I'm at a crossroads. Basically, I have all the job quests to do.
Right.
The role quests. Sorry. I have the variant dungeons to do because I've identified something, a goal I want to work towards, which is to get the noir set because it looks amazing.
Let's go.
And I need to do variant dungeons for that. What else am I doing? It's just unlocking everything. There's also like the crafter stuff with the loporits and stuff, right? So I wanted to go through them. I need to do Pandanomium.
Yep.
That's what I need to do next as well. And I'm also starting to re-level Monk as well, because on this character I don't have Monk and I miss Monk.
Punch.
Did you complete the patch story?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I has not. I am not up to date with patch stories.
Okay. Dole?
Well, I will at some point muscle through, find my strength, get through home, be real sad like, and then get over myself. But whilst I'm, noodling around there will be much hunting of monsters because it feels good to be back in World. I really like Rise. I just really like World more. If World had the same roster, it would be a done deal. I wouldn't even need them to make another Monster Hunter for as long as I lived. Not that they shouldn't, Capcom. But yeah, I'll be in here for a while still.
Was in World.
Don't stop! I want it!
Nah.
Fine. But yeah, that's going to be the games I play this week, no doubt. I don't see anything else stepping in, but I was pretty confident last week and I was wrong, so one never knows.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. 14, obviously, because I'm helping friends get through the story, and then Monster Hunter World, because that's just been fun, and then whatever game I decide to click play on, and either play for 5 minutes or play for hours. That's just how my life normally goes. I bet you Little was just mad that we weren't playing Cold Steel 4, that or that I wasn't playing Kuro 2.
Well,
that he just didn't.
He directly called me out, so you're most certainly right about that.
But yeah, definitely Monster Hunter. Like, we're about to be like, we're at Pink-Rathian now, or like searching for Pink-Rathian, and I'm already like, man, World was so much fucking fun. It's just ridiculous.
There is a level of complexity, not it's difficult, but just to the game itself. A lot of people say in a lot of games that, like, no, the world is a character too, and a lot of the time it's bullshit. The world is a character in this game.
Yeah.
And it adds so much.
Like, I mean, I'm dual blading at the moment. And I have to get up on like higher ledges to do my little spinny move. Whatever. I can't just, L2 triangle to get myself in the air or whatever, like I can in Rise, because wire bugs are just too powerful.
Yeah, I am starting to understand why people were hard on Rise as wire bugs. I'm getting to that point now where I'm like, yeah, they're just too much, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be that for me this week. If you made it all the way to the end here, like I said in the beginning, please hit that like and subscribe button. We definitely appreciate that. Say in the comments if you hate us, or whatever. And yeah, we will see you guys next. Let me see what's next week's date. Okay, next week is 28th and 29th, so nothing super special. We might do we might actually go through like the Game Awards stuff next week. Considering
get ahead of it.
Yeah, considering the week after is the Game Awards, so
that sounds like the move.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week for our talk on the Game Awards. And yeah, bye.
See you there.
Goodbye.
Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely